It is thought that dinosaur feathers evolved from the ancestral reptilian scales. After all, on a bird's body, some portions, such as the legs, have scales, while others have feathers. No area has both. The scales of reptiles, like those of this snake, are primarily epidermal, with the blood vessels providing the nutrients for scale development coming from the connective tissue beneath. Feathers are also primarily epidermal. The only connective tissue is found in the pulp of the follicle. The remainder is composed of keratin, the same protein which composes the scales of reptiles. The developing feather buds in the previous images do have some similarities to scales, but clearly feathers are far more complex than scales, such as the complex contour feathers which allow flight. That being said, there are different kinds of feathers, and some have a much simpler structure. They do not have to have interlocking barbules, and some feathers, such as filoplume feathers, are very simple in their structure. Evidence suggests that the first dinosaur feathers were not the complex contour feathers which allow flight, but rather simpler feathers. It seems that the most basal dinosaurs to possess a feathery covering possessed more the downy type of feather for insulation. And there is actually 100 million-year-old dinosaur tail preserved in amber. It is a very short structure from a small animal, but the feathers on the tip of the tail are certainly very simple and perhaps should better be referred to as proto-feathers. They do not have the complex structure of a flight feather.